SahibulSaif. Hasbunallah. We're asking our support from our Shaykh, inshallah. Tariqatuna suhbah fil hayr min jamiyat. Our tariqat, it is based on association, and goodness comes from that association. The sohbat, it is the essence of the religion. Every revelation comes through association. And it is from the associations that the revelations come. It is through the associations that the wahi comes. So association, for those who are missing out on the association, they are going to be in association with other ones. Man is not alone. Only Allah is alone. Nothing in nature is alone. It may also look like it's alone, but you are not. You are surrounded by other things. You know what it means to be alone? To have nothing around you. You think you're alone, there are other ones around you that you cannot see with these eyes. They are with you. If you want to be with the good ones, then the good ones are around you. If you are not knowing and you are filled with ego, bad ones are going to be around you. There's nothing that it is empty. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, our Lord and our Creator, He has filled every square inch of space in the worlds that we know and the worlds that we don't know, filled with life. And every morning, good news to those who wake up early. Good news to those who wake up for tahajjud. Good news for those that their main intention, it is just to be with their Lord and to serve their Lord. Because we are getting a special invitation from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the last third of the night, in the holy tahajjud time. If you are awake and that holy name, that breath of high is blown into this world, new coming every single day. And if you are awake, you're not sleeping, you will take that life, high meaning life, existence. You will take that life, that existence from real existence, and you'll find yourself having more energy, more life, more faith, more light. People who are praying a lot, waking up at tahajjud, there is a time where it is very active. The angelic world is very active because preparing for the Lord to come. The Lord is here. They make so much fuss if the mayor passes through the town. If the president passes through the city, whole city shut down. Allah Jalla wa'ala is coming down. You think there is no preparation? There is. But mankind sleeping because too pulled down by their desires, too pulled by their ego and not being awake. Some, they are awake, but they are also sleeping. Meaning they are awake, but they are waking up only to ask from their Lord straw from this world. Not wheat, straw. Asking only from this world, but not asking for the hereafter, not asking for their spirit, not asking to be close to Allah, to be with Allah. Majority, they're looking at Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, either at best a business partner, at worst, someone who is there to grant you wishes, like a wishing well or a Santa Claus. And if you don't get it, you're going to get very upset. If you get it, you're going to be very happy. So most have not even come out from superstition, believing something, not whether it is good or it is bad, not whether something it is high manners, not something that it is pleasing to the Creator or not, but looking at everything either just good luck or bad luck. You don't look further than that, don't ask. You use what is good luck and bad luck just to live in this world the way your ego wants. But you know something? I was walking around the other day and I see some things that they are building. And these are some exhibitions that they are putting. And I see, Allah. They built a very big Buddha. Okay? Huge Buddha they're building. And it must have taken years to build it. So much passion put into it. You can see there is passion put into that. We may say they are unbelievers who is building that idol that, of course, the Buddha says, don't make any images of me, number one. But never mind, we'll put that aside. But they're building something. They're building something from their faith. They had faith. And so much work was put into it because the belief was in that faith. The belief was that everything in this world is just fake and temporary. And it is the hereafter or the next life, whatever you want to call it, that is the one that is permanent. Everything else is illusion. Do you understand? Unbelievers also had faith at that time. That they don't look to this world for their satisfaction. That all ways of understanding their Creator, the old ways, before accepting Islam, everything is saying this world, it is your enemy. It is not to be trusted. Which is why it was so easy when Islam came to certain countries, when Islam came to every country, but in those nations, those ones who were having that kind of faith, that the emphasis was not on this world, but on the hereafter, and to build a good character, and to become good to each other, that they see, especially the awliya Allah, they are having this kind of spirit, and by their willingness, wholeheartedly, sincerely, they become Muslims. It is not through too much arguing or debate. It is because their hearts were somewhat open and they realized it and they understood. Which is why you see so many things, same in Egypt, in the Middle East, in India, and so many other places, that in Greece, North Africa, Muslims that were ruling there for centuries, they're leaving certain things there intact, open, for us to take lesson from it. The object there is to take lesson from it. So, we are here now. All of us here in this last Jummah of this month. So many asking, what are we going to do for the month of Rajab? Move away from wanting to do things. Sit down and ask what you want. In reality, everyone does something because it produces something that they want, correct? You work not because you love to work, but it gives you money. So that with that money, you can do whatever you want. Every action that you do, it is to produce something that is what you want. So sit and be sincere. What do you want in this month of Rajab? I don't want anything. Then you're empty. Months passing, years passing, you're going to be empty. You're going to be like a robot. But sit and ask, what do you want? for this month of Rajab, for this Shaban, for this Ramazan? What do you want? Don't try to be good and say, oh, I want Allah. No, 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 no. Just say, what do you want? Be sincere. You know what? Then you're going to understand when you start to read your own heart properly, you start to understand yourself properly. Don't just try to write good things there when it is not there. You know what? All I want is this month is going to be easy for me. Okay, good. That's the first step. All I want is for me to stop fighting with these people. All I want is some peace. Okay, that's good. That's the first step. It's not everything. Now ask yourself, is this everything that you want? Is this the most important thing that you should be asking? If this is given to us, what are we going to gain? If this is the only thing that we're asking, what are we losing? Now, I'm not telling you don't. I'm not saying don't ask for ease or job or money or difficulties to come out from it. No, ask. But we should not make this opportunity to be just about the straw. You understand? It has to be a man when he plants wheat. He didn't plant wheat for straw. He plants wheat for the wheat, to make flour, to give life. The holiness of the bread in every culture is understanding. But if we are here in this world, in Islam, in tariqat, and we are just being very busy with this world and what we want from it, again, I'm not saying what you want, it is not important. It may be very important to you. But just to ask for that and to be busy with that, like I said, treating Allah like a business partner, I do this, I get this, okay? I do this, you do this. Or treating Allah as a Santa Claus, saying, I've been a good person, now give me my present. If you're doing all of that, then it's like a man who is just planting wheat and he's just getting straw and he's taking the wheat and he's throwing it away. We are here as believers that when they plant, yes, because Rajab is the month of what? Planting. Correct? That when they plant, the believers, we're planting for the wheat, but the straw comes with it too. So the ibadat that we're doing, why are we doing it? Why are we doing it? Not what we are doing. Oh, we can give you so many things that you can do. But if you understand why, then you understand the value. Then you are putting real gas into your gas tank. You're not putting diesel. Do you understand? You're not putting kerosene into your system. Whatever that you need for whatever that you're going forward to make progress, you're going to ask. You're not going to ask for half diesel, half water to be put. That it is still liquid, but it is not good for the car that you are driving. So first, understand yourself. What is it that you want? What are you trying to work on? Let me put it in a better way. What are you trying to work on? Because years coming and passing, it cannot just be, I'm just there to collect the blessings. We are different. We have to look and we have to read our hearts. Then we have to know what is in there. What are the things that we need to improve? What are the things we need to get rid of? This is tafakkur. This is nothing more. This is tafakkur. So to say, in terms of dunya, these are the things. The worries of the dunya, I would like it to go away because it doesn't leave me much time or space to be worried about my akhirat. How do I want to be worried about my akhirat? Because I still have all these bad characteristics. The stubbornness that I have, the jealousy, the anger that I have. I'm not angry. When you're not angry, you're not angry. But when you're angry, oh, how angry you are. That is not someone who controls his anger. You check yourself. Lazy, I'm too much sleeping. Then you're going to say, this one I need to work on. I'm going to ask for this. Then once you know what is it that you're going to fix, what is it that needs fixing, you are not going to be the one to fix it so much. You're going to try, yes. Then you're going to ask. Then you're going to know, I'm going to make some zikr, I'm going to make some sadaqah, I'm going to make some fasting, and it is for this reason. Then that time, not only you're going to be filled with gas in your car, driving it properly, you're not putting diesel, but you're actually going somewhere. You're not just circling around and around and around. You have a purpose. A man has to have a purpose and an aim. What we're trying to achieve. And be specific. Like I said, don't just say, my aim is Allah. If you don't know yourself, you will not know Allah. Finished. So, we must know ourselves. Inshallah, may Allah make it easy for us. Holy days and nights that are coming, not just for us to be robotic, going up and down and just worshipping, all these things, yes, we must do. But to know what is it that I must fix, my relationship with my Lord, how I'm going to fix, how I'm going to get closer to my Prophet, how I'm going to get closer to my Shaykh. Because that, khutbah talking too much about love, but that is what the lover does to the beloved. Every moment is precious. Every moment is valuable, like there's not going to be another moment given. Like there has never been a moment that you spent. You understand? How every moment it is singular. And you feel like every moment this is the last chance for you to get closer. Correct? We've all felt that way. Allah is putting that divine love in everyone. Some of us, we bring it out and we put it to wrong places. Some of us, we just keep it inside. And the prophets, they come to make you to realize it, to make it to come out and to put it in its proper source. Once you start doing that, everything, the straw of this world, everything will come lining up in front of you. Yes, like what Shaykh Efendi said, even if this whole world is Jahannam, your life is Jannat. Your life is perfect. You understand the perfection. I'm not talking about relief from everything, complete luxury. No. I'm talking about you understand the wisdom, why Allah is doing. And every event that happens, you're going to bring yourself closer to Allah. You're going to appreciate Allah more. You're going to build your relationship with Him. This is our intention for this month. Inshallah, spend some time doing that. Don't spend your time doing empty. Spend some time that if you want to say, I am entering, making the intention to enter into the seclusion for 1 or 2 hours a day, or 1 hour a day, or 5 minutes a day. It doesn't matter. Because that is already given. Shaykh Maulana Hazratleri and SahibulSaif Qaddasallahu is saying, sit somewhere, make intention that you're entering into seclusion, you're going to get that reward. If you're doing it every day, say between Asr and Maghrib, to just sit down quietly to make some zikr or to make some tafakkur, do it. If you want to do it at other times, to do it. You're going to get the reward. We are making the intention to enter into 40-day seclusion every time we make the zikr anyway. You understand? Not only seclusion, iktikaf, and all of that other things, we're making the intention. So, If you are not watching yourself, what is in your heart, if you're not first understanding that the ego and the shaitan is still there, you're going to bring that into your seclusion. Then that time, they're going to rule you. If you understand that they are there, and you're trying to get it out, that time in the seclusion, like I said before, you will never be alone. You'll always be the good ones. With the good ones, you'll always be with your Sheykh in a spiritual, ruhaniyat way. And he will be there to guide you, to help you. Otherwise, if you cut off your connection, then your connection to your ego and to your shaitan is stronger. You're going to be in seclusion with your shaitan. May Allah make us to wake up and to become more sincere and to forgive all our shortcomings, inshallah, to have good ones around us for the sake of our Shaykh, inshallah. Rahman. Al-Fatiha. Amin.